Player 2, this is Player 1. Plugging in.
Player 1 is initiating connection. Player 1 is online.
Player 1, this is Player 2. Plugging in.
Player 2 is initiating connection. Player 2 is online. All players have successfully connected. You are now plugged into the Plug and Play podcast. Initiating startup sequence.
Hey guys, and thank you for tuning in. This is episode 116. In the alternate universe, it's 8. In another universe, it's 611. That's a backwards universe, where my name is Tim and your name is Zach.
Hi guys, I'm Zach. I hate everybody.
Welcome, minions.
Alright, so what have you been up to this week, Tim?
Well, this week I fixed my dongs.
You should get on that. Alright, can we go back to being ourselves?
Yeah,
It's complicated. I can't keep it straight.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Sure, Zach.
So I actually so I played a couple of games in VR with the controller, and that was fine. But I dug out my PlayStation, as you like to call them, dongs,
Yep.
PlayStation Move controllers,
Yep.
and I've had those for like I don't know 5 years, maybe
Longer even.
even longer from the PlayStation 3 because they're exact same
Yeah.
controllers.
I think you did bring them from the PS3, but I'm not sure.
I had a couple of them from PS3, and I bought 2 more for a party for
right.
Sebastian Bach. And they were working then, but that was 2 or 3 years ago as well. Anyway, long story short, the batteries are dead in them. Not just like, oh, they need to be charged. No, they're dead. Like from sitting in...
Will not charge.
They will not charge. They won't hold a charge. So unless I put the little battery packs in the bottom of each one...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I looked on eBay.
Not yet anyways.
I want my dongs to dangle.
You don't want your balls to hang from your dongs.
So what's even worse is I agreed to review a game for the buttsmashers.com, which required
your dongs.
my dongs, and my dongs were
defective.
my dongs were down.
Your dongs were down.
Down.
Down, dogs, down.
So I went to eBay and I found a place that sold replacement batteries,
You
which
gotta
are
lower
these
them down.
weird things.
Oh, there we go.
I looked on YouTube and found a way to open up and replace them. The first one took a lot longer because I was figuring out how to do it. The second one was like, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Okay.
It was probably more like 15 to 20 for the first one.
Now, did you have to use a heat gun or tweezers?
Nope, just really tiny screws in the back, and then the scariest part was the circuit board. Like you really had to it was snapped in there, and I felt like I was putting in way too much force.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna break it.
Yeah.
And that's why the first one was like, I'm not sure I should be yanking on this like that.
Yeah.
But as you can see, yay, dong works.
Why are we playing games?
So I can show you the light up. I want to show you the dong.
Oh.
See, it's all pretty.
We're going back to Until Dawn, guys. See you later. Part 3.
Yeah, by the way, we had another episode up of Until Dawn Chapter 2. Check it out on YouTube. And I don't think
YouTube.com/
Plug and Play Cast.
Nope.
Damn it.
Gamer.
Plug and Play Gamer?
Yep.
Alright, I was almost there.
Why is your other ball not lighting up?
It's the primary.
So it doesn't light up?
Well, it's probably if I did
Up.
You think so?
It changed the color.
Maybe I heard rub the two dongs together. Oh, now they're both gone.
Just so you guys are aware, if you guys are watching this on video, you still can't see. But Tim has been turning his PlayStation 4 on and off, and the TV's off, so we can't see what the hell he's doing.
I don't know what's going on. I put my dongs away. So anyway, I fixed those.
Is it still going?
Yeah. I can turn it off if you want.
I don't care. I mean,
It's just gonna do that creepy.
that's true. We'll have a creepy noise in the background.
It's
of this
Halloween
episode.
season. It's appropriate.
Very true.
It will shut up eventually for power saving.
Okay.
But I was proud of myself for fixing that and not breaking it. I thought I was going to break it at one point when I was wrenching on that circuit board.
Of course.
Got all back together, all little tiny pieces, and it works, or at least one of them. Charged it up, so now I can play those games, like Batman VR and the game I'm reviewing, which is...
Did you play Batman VR? Oh, we're not there yet, so never mind.
But no, to answer your question,
damn.
because I just finished charging them.
Okay.
Other things I did this week was I had my annual physical exam, and that didn't go great. My doc's like, you got some bad numbers here, you need to fix this.
What type of numbers?
Cholesterol, that kind of stuff. Old man numbers.
Gotcha.
Stuff you don't have to worry about yet.
I haven't seen a doctor in like 6 years, so...
You suck, shut up.
I probably should go. They're probably going to come in. I'll probably go in and be like, sir,
At
did
least-
you know that you have
least this
cancer in your whole entire body?
At least this is not the year where he tells me, oh yeah, and we have to stick this camera way up your ass and check
That's
your... No, that's
the
not,
colonoscopy years.
not yet. But I need to work on my physical fitness, my weight, my diet. So I'm going to go on a 6-week challenge. And
So no beer for 6 weeks?
I didn't say that.
Okay. Just checking.
It might come to that because I haven't got my... I'm going to actually hire some dietary help.
Oh, dear God.
So maybe my tasty treats will get weird. And I'll try to at least pick something interesting. Like kombucha. Introduce you to kombucha.
The fuck is kombucha?
If it gets to the weirdness, I will let you know. But we're not there yet.
Oh, dear God.
So yeah, that gets to the next point in my outline, which is I got to boost my stats. I got my HDLs up and my LDLs down. Or is it the other way around?
I don't even know what the hell those are.
There's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. You like one really high, and you want one really low, and I've got it backwards.
You got like a perks chart that's just
Yeah.
gone wrong?
Yes, I've got negative perks. You've got a -2 to carry.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to do a 6-week challenge, and that will come into play later for our tech talk.
Okay.
But that's basically what I've been up to, other than the usual work and such.
Okay.
What have you been up to?
So, I text you the weird string of texts, I think it was like Friday morning.
I got like a string of like serial killer looking text from you.
So,
While you're doing that, I'm going to turn off
Okay.
PS4 because it's annoying me.
that's fine, it's creepy, this is adding to my talk.
Actually, it is perfect for right now.
So we're gonna swing back up to, I started off actually with voice messages, and, oh, look, you got blue and red balls now. So I messaged Tim this.
Hey, do you have like an attachment that you would put onto like a propane tank that like makes a flame?
And he responds with, yes, several. And then I respond with,
Okay, let me clarify. I need something that you attach to a propane tank that you can set a boiling pan on that will not fall over, or set a pan on that you can boil water in that will not fall over.
and he says, this is a freaky convo out of context. And I say, don't bother yourself with the small details. And then I sent him this.
Can you bring it over around 11 o'clock and show me what kind of means?
Oh, that wasn't very entertaining. And then he tells me what he has. And he says, how big of a pan are you going to use? I said, skull size. And he asked, horns or without horns? And I said, horns. And you said, well, I'm not going to make you pay your kids any more money. But there were some colorful words in there. And he says he hopes I have a big enough pot. So this week I spent my weekend, and when I mean weekend, and if you guys are on our YouTube channel, I'm just gonna send you guys a video or send you guys a photo really quick of what I like to call Two-Face. So that is Two-Face, and that's what we boiled, or I should say I boiled, and it took like all Friday. I started
For people who aren't on YouTube, what were you boiling?
a skull.
What kind of skull?
Don't bother.
A horned skull.
A horned skull.
If you were paying attention
It was a deer.
last episode, you know what it was.
Yeah. So episode 115, go back, listen to that. This is a continuation on of even more gross stuff. So around 10,
Fortunately, we're in Halloween. It's the right time of year to be talking about
my
this.
garage was full of blood
It was.
and bloody bags
You had a bag full of bloody parts.
and legs
Yeah,
that were
legs-
sawn off.
legs just sticking
Legs
out.
everywhere.
Mhm.
And I don't think the meat cutting, like, it took the longest out of everything. But doing, like, prepping the skull to be, like, whitened and, like, cooked and everything so you can mount it
Mm-hmm.
or hang it up took for freaking ever. And that's disgusting. Like, cutting around the eyeball, trying not to puncture the eyeball, and then sticking your finger in there and pulling it out, and like, ugh. And then the worst part, so I didn't think about this when I ripped off the lower jaw with my foot.
Okay.
I didn't think about like the tongue, and like it just kind of like fell out. It was just like laying on my concrete out my back, and I was like, picked it up, and I was like, oh, this is weird. Yeah. And then I should have saved it and been like, hey, let me lick you. And I like whipped out the tongue.
At least for cows, tongue's good meat.
I don't know. It was really
know about
dirty.
deer tongue. Yeah.
But the grossest part throughout the whole entire thing.
Oh, that wasn't it?
No, that wasn't it.
Awesome.
The brains. So let me walk you through this process, Tim.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, okay. So for the process of getting rid of the brains is the easiest way. Take a screwdriver,
Okay.
flip the head upside down,
Okay.
stick it in there,
Oh,
move it around real good, mix it together so it's like a juice.
No.
Like it's like a runny juice.
No.
And then you take it over the top of a 2x4 like stud out in your yard, and you slam the skull, and then the brains fall out the bottom of it and like fly back up when you pull back up to hit it again, and it goes on your sweatshirt and on the side of your face, and then you just think maybe I should lick the brain matter off of my face so that I can take the deer's intelligence.
No, you've been mad deer disease.
I have been feeling funny.
More than usual.
Yeah, a little bit. But the worst part is if you don't bang it hard enough, there's still some of the brain just diggling around up there that's like attached to the top of his head. Then you gotta go in there with a knife and scrape it out.
So nasty. So, when you slammed the head like that, weren't you afraid of shattering the skull?
Not on the back. I mean, right in here, we're really strong creatures. So, I mean, like, if I were to cut your head off, I could bang that part and not break anything.
Okay.
And at that point, I've already taken a hammer to it to actually, because there's like a bone.
You haven't screwed it up.
No.
Okay.
So there's like a bone that runs right there on the back of a deer.
Okay.
That like basically makes it so the brain can't go down into its spine. So you gotta take a back of a hammer, like the claw part of the hammer, and just crack through that thing and rip out the bone. Tim's getting real sick over here.
Just saying, like if you ever go to trial, they're totally excerpting this part. Just saying.
They'll call you the stands. Did he ever ask you for a boil
Dude, they
inside?
can go to.
Yeah.
What's our address for our
YouTube.com//plug and play gamer.
Yep, it's right
Episode
there.
116.
About
Zach admits to smashing somebody's head in and taking the brains out.
They'll totally play it out of context. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
Self-incrimination.
Exactly. It's awesome. So that's what I did before we lose any more listeners.
Okay. Yeah, all three of you.
Yeah.
We had left.
So I have like 10 pounds of steak now, or
That's
more, and I have like 40 pounds of hamburger coming back. So we're
Nice.
gonna have to make hamburgers and have you guys over this summer.
I would totally
This
eat
winter or something.
Deer hamburger. That's a lot of meat.
Yeah,
Didn't
right.
look that big.
No.
50 pounds, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm all down for meat.
Yep. And it's a good meat, not the bad meat. It's only 10% fat.
I think people should see where their meat come from. Like, I'm not a vegetarian, but I think people should appreciate where their meat come from.
I definitely had like some points in there where like I was like, oh, I'm cool with this. Like when I'm peeling like the skin and like the muscle off the skull.
Oh, you guys thought we were done.
When I was like peel off, I was like, oh, I'm okay with this. But then when it came to the eyeball, I was like,
No.
man, like I could not be like, if I was a serial killer, those eyes would have to stay in there, I guess, and just look at me because I could not do this. Next year, I think I'm just gonna just saw the horns off and just get a mount and just mount the horns and not worry about the skull.
That sounds a lot easier. Like, how long did it take you to actually get the water boiling?
Oh dear God, at least 4 or 5 hours.
Jeez.
And I used like probably 2/4 of a propane tank.
Wow.
Yeah,
Huh, that's weird.
I know. I was kind of pissed.
That's just weird that it would take that long.
It sucked.
Well, let's talk about video game.
Okay.
Actually, have you been watching anything interesting this week as far as TV?
The Walking Dead.
Alright, it's kind of a big deal this week.
It is. It's a huge freaking deal.
So this is the first episode of season...
Season 7.
Okay. And
And-
everybody knew going in that somebody was going to die. 1 or 2 people, right?
Well, it was one of a bunch of people.
Oh, so they didn't know which one.
No.
Okay, because I saw somewhere it was like these two.
No, it was a picture of the 2 people that people would be most pissed if they died.
Okay.
So
And wasn't one of them?
it was.
Okay.
So I don't know. Should we do spoilers or not? Because like it'd be nice to talk about it because, like, the first one I was like...
Could you talk about it without mentioning his name?
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
So, like,
it's out there. Like, I saw, like, this random, like, here's a cookie recipe, and then blah, 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 and then the bottom... And by the way, blah, blah, died.
So, spoiler on this part of it, there was 2 people who died.
Okay.
In the comic, only 1 dies. So I was prepared for 1. And if you've read the comics, I will say, yes, he's the same one that dies in the show. Because that's not really a spoiler.
Okay.
But...
We have to read the comics for it to even
exactly.
be a spoiler.
So, it didn't really upset me on the first person they killed. But then something happened, and within, like, 35 seconds of the first person dying... They killed, like, one of my favorite characters, who is the one that's in the comic that dies. Mm-hmm. And that, like, flipped my stomach and, like, made me, like, sick. It's, like, the first time I've ever gotten, like, sick during a TV show.
Interesting.
I was, like, pissed. Like, okay. I was, like, so upset and, like, in shock of what had just happened. Because it was, like, oh, they're all getting ready to go. And, like, they're gonna let them live. And then all of a sudden, boom, nope, dead. And I was just like, huh, the fuck did I just see? It was bad. And then the rest of the episode was like, I don't know. I think that, like, they did it within the first, like, 15 to 20 minutes of an hour-long show. Which then the rest of the episode was, like, it wasn't bad. But, like, you can never come back to make the rest of the episode as good as what you just saw. Or as, you know...
Kind of
you're not going to give closure to us throughout the rest of the episode. You're going to build up for the rest of the season. And you basically just did, like, the most horrific thing they've ever done on an episode within the first 15 minutes. Like, you probably should have saved that towards the end. But they kind of, last season, left at a really shitty spot where they had to take care of it, like, right at the beginning because they couldn't move on without it. Like,
that sucks.
There's, like, 2 characters that are quote-unquote missing that we know are gone. I guess they could have focused this whole entire episode on them. And then at the very end...
Kept you waiting.
Yeah, and then at the very end killed him. And I think that's probably what they should have done. But there was no way to focus back on this part of the group without killing him instantly. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. It was intense. A lot of people's reactions and stuff. Whew.
Yeah, I saw a couple.
A lot of people that are, like, visibly, like, upset. And I'm just like... I was sick for, like, the rest of the episode. I was like, I can't believe they just did that, like, all at once. So, and especially because one of them's been with us since, like, episode 1. Yep. So, I was like...
I know who it is, then. I've seen the first season.
Oh, have you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So I made the mistake, kind of, speaking of reactions to TV shows, I've been watching The Exorcist, the TV show, and it's actually...
I thought, when you texted me out yesterday, I thought you were talking about the movie.
No. There's a TV show going on right now, and it's pretty good.
Huh.
But you shouldn't watch that before bed.
No, I should.
No.
No, I should.
No.
No, I should. It's on Netflix? Amazon?
I don't know. I'm watching it on TV.
Oh, damn.
It might be. Sometimes Amazon carries it like a week after. So yeah, that show's disturbing. Like, I'm
gonna watch it before I go to bed tonight.
So the demon in the show is portrayed... Only she can see him.
By Eli?
No, it's just... I don't know who the actor is. It's not someone I've ever seen before.
Okay.
He's this creepy, greasy-looking old dude, salesman guy. And he's just totally, like, touching her on the shoulder and totally creeping on her.
Really?
And only she can see him, but she's, like... Totally,
and he's the demon?
He's the demon, and he's like a nasty older guy, and she's, like, totally reacting, like, positively toward him. And it just makes your skin crawl, like seeing, like, a young woman being creeped on, and then she's like, oh, yeah, that's hot, I want that. You're like, oh, God, no, why? Why would you want that? And
weird.
It's really weird and creepy and gross. And then the 2 priests in the show are really good. There's an older one and a younger one. Okay. Obviously, if you've seen the movie. And the older one gets excommunicated, which is kind of a cool twist. Huh. The Pope is coming to town in this story. And, like, demonic things are happening all over the town. And there's, like, a security detail from the Vatican. Weird. Yeah, there's some cool shit going on, but the demonic parts are...
I've always thought it'd be fun to go to the Vatican, and they have, like, their own, like,
They have, like, a secret service, like this Swiss Army and all sorts of stuff. Their security's no joke.
Well, and they're, like... I'd like to go there and see, like, some of the stuff. Like, they have stuff from, like, biblical times that's, like, in, like, lockdown down there.
Like, you mean every single... Like relics?
Yeah, like, relics from, like, every single pope ever and stuff like that. And they also have an exorcist, like, college there. where like all the popes that are
So
like.
I thought that they no longer acknowledged exorcism as the church.
I don't know if they might not.
In the show, they definitely frown on it. Like, no, she just needs psychology.
See, and they might not like. They might not be like thumbs up on it anymore, but like the school where they used to teach it is still there.
Okay.
So I'd like to go see that.
So yeah, show's really
Jump
good.
up on the teacher's desk. I have a demon with their name.
I don't know. Don't watch it right before bed unless
I'm
you.
definitely gonna watch right before bed.
You're weird. All right, let's talk about video games. What have you been playing?
Mafia 3.
Sweet.
So,
A lot of it.
Not a ton this weekend, but I did get a few hours. We forgot to mention that my computer like went tits up this weekend.
No.
So
you think it's a program or the computer?
it was a video from last week's podcast.
Yeah.
I edited a 40-minute video last night on my computer.
But I thought
and
you
it's
said that.
perfectly fine. And then I went back to edit last week's episode, and it crashed again.
Okay.
And then I loaded another video and went to edit it, and it's perfectly fine. I don't know. So, but I edited the same exact video on my laptop, and it worked. So I don't know, like, somehow, like, the save file on that got, like, severely corrupted somehow. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm
You don't think
pissed.
it's a video card this time, though, do you?
No, it's not the video card. I know that for a fact.
Okay. That's what matters.
So,
Because your game's been running fine, right?
yeah, I played my game for, like, 4
That's what
hours. So, played Mafia 4 for probably
Wow,
about...
you played Mafia 4. Look at you.
Oh, I know, right?
It's going into the future. Look at this
Yeah,
guy.
I know. I actually listened to it. Oh, never mind. Not going to go down that path.
Okay.
Anyways, played Mafia 3 and 4 for about 3 hours.
Okay.
And then played NBA 2K17 because the NBA season actually just started tonight.
Cool.
So,
I played a little Mafia 3 myself.
how far did you get?
I played like 12 minutes. But I'm mentioning it because I didn't get time to play much games. I played more Severed, enough to finish my review.
Okay.
We got the footage I need. I just need to sit down and write the review. I'm kind of struggling on this one for whatever reason.
Well, didn't you already review it once?
I played through it once.
Okay.
I haven't written a review of it before. I feel like there's critiques to make this game, and I feel like I'm not sure how to verbalize them.
Okay.
But, well, I'm going to get the review done and get onto this VR title I need to review, the Sports Bar VR. But yeah, I'll get to that. But that's really all I played. I didn't play that much.
So, I did play quite a bit of Mafia. I mean, not quite a bit, but I played a lot of Mafia 3, and now I can see where the repetition is coming in.
Okay.
It's a lot of driving, but I still find it worth it. So,
Are you ever seriously conflicted about which captain to give territory and...
I haven't got far enough to where I actually get to make a choice yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
How many captains do you have at the point?
I have Cassandra,
Right?
and I have Vito.
That's it?
And I've met the Irish guy, and he's a crazy motherfucker. He, like, wanted me to scare the shit out of him before he would, like, join up with me. So I pointed a gun at his head, got in his car, and, like, flew off of a cliff. Because I had to get this, like, scare meter up on him. So I was, like, weaving in and out of traffic, going up a hill.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could see, like, this beach, like, on the left. And I was like, well, if I kill him, the mission's over. But if I land on a dune out there, maybe that'll scare him enough. So I just, woof, right off the top of this cliff, landed on, like, the beach and killed, like, 3 people. And it gave me enough scare meter that he joined me.
All right.
So,
Good job.
yeah. So, now I'm doing missions to get him on my side. After I take over his territory,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's whenever I take over a territory, then I have to divvy it out. So, we'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping to be there by next week. I'm hoping that this weekend, because I leave Sunday, hopefully I can get some good video game time in.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll see. I don't know if Mafia 3 will run on my laptop.
I would think it would.
Should.
Probably will.
Yeah.
You got a beefy laptop. Your laptop's not a normal laptop.
No. That's true. I'll try it out.
You should.
Yeah. So,
You ready for some tech talk?
ready for some tech talk.
Technology. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, chart it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, track it.
Alright, I've got a special tech talk for you.
You were cryogenically frozen today.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a cryogenic pod or like an escape pod from like Star Trek or Star
Yeah.
Wars. So it's the bod pod, and I'll explain it in the video that we're about to roll for you. but it's part of my 6-week challenge, fitness challenge, to kind of weigh in the beginning and then weigh in at the end. So just go ahead and roll the video. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Tech Talk, and you're probably wondering why I'm standing in my underwear in front of a alien space pod. Unfortunately, I'm not getting blasted into space. I'm doing a 6-week challenge, and this is the bod pod, which measures body composition similar to water displacement, but it uses compressed air along with a really precise scale. So I'm gonna take some measurements and hop in.
So come on in. You can open it and I'll hold it open for you.
Please enter the bod pod and close the door to the gate. Make sure your fingers and toes.
Enjoy your ride, Tim.
So I completed the test. I'll do it again in 6 weeks and compare the numbers, and that's it. That's the bod pod. And if you were not watching the video, if you're listening to this podcast, it is a like egg-shaped sphere that you literally climb inside of, and it becomes pressurized, and the machine sees how much air you displace, and based on that, it measures your density. So yeah,
Like your weight and everything?
well, your weight is separate. You step on a scale, so it gets your weight, and then you step in there, it figures how much air you displace, and when it combines those two numbers, that accurately gets your body composition. The other way it's often done is you get a tub of water, and you
Yeah,
go
get
into
inside
it,
the water.
and how much water comes out is
Yeah.
how much is. That's how you figure out your lean mass and your muscle
Yeah,
mass.
we had to do that during wrestling.
So I now know how many pounds of lean weight I have and how many pounds of fat I have.
Oh, God.
And holy shit, I've got a lot of fat.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So you're bragging about your deer?
Yeah.
I think I'm better eating than your deer. Just saying.
I'm not cutting you open,
No,
Tim,
that's good.
so.
That's good, but I think I got more mass going on than your deer, but quite a lot.
So, how much did that cost you to do?
It's $60, and that's for both times. The one now and the one later.
So, where'd you go to do it?
At my gym. Someone delivered it to my gym, and it's picking it up probably right now, actually. And then.
So, like, you just called them up and were like, hey,
No, I told you ahead of time. Like, it's going to be here today.
Okay, and, like, other people at your gym signed up to do it, too?
Yeah, there's mainly the women at my gym are doing like a 6-week boot camp, but there's kind of a side thing, too, for people that want to.
Okay.
It's not as intense as their boot camp. It's just the meal planning. The ladies will be having not only meal planning, but like one-on-one, like
Personal trainers?
yeah, personal trainers, like a total plan, and then theirs costs like twice as much. So, but you know, I mean, they're getting more value out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping for some help with planning meals, eating better throughout the day. Like I have a hard time eating well at work, especially.
Yeah. You have delicious food around
Yes,
you all day.
temptations. Like I'm hungry, and there's all this delicious food.
You guys have pretty good salad, though, don't you? That's not too terribly
No,
in
it's not.
or
bad.
is it pretty soaked?
Well, I mean, it's got bacon in it.
mean-
Bacon's delicious, but it's not.
It's not the healthiest, but it's
high fat
also
and sodium.
yeah, but it's also not like you're not putting like 12 slices of bacon per salad.
No. But I'm even going further than this. After I do the 6 weeks, I'm looking into this program that like goes like super scientific, and they talk about macros and stuff, like really technical.
So you're gonna do 6 weeks and then you're gonna get more intense.
Well, sometime in the middle of my 6 weeks, probably this other one will kick in, because I'm on a waiting list to even get into that program.
What? Why do you have to be on a wait list?
Because there's that many people in it, and there's only so many coaches.
And does this all put on through your gym too?
No, the other one that I'm talking about is a national thing. But I'm looking at multiple options.
Jesus, how much is
And
that?
do you remember the prepped lunchbox I got?
Yeah.
So that should be coming in the next month or two. So that'll help. So I can portion little meals to take to work.
Okay.
So that'll be cool. But the bod pod was a pretty cool. I mean, it looks cool,
Yeah, it does look cool.
and yeah, you guys all get to see me in my little undies. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Where'd you get the skull cap from?
It was just there. You have to put it on because your hair actually holds air.
Mass.
Well, air
Yeah.
in between the follicles, so you know it gets rid of that. So yep, that's the whole thought behind that. I'd take my wedding ring off.
Wow.
Just take glasses, anything off.
That's insane.
Yep. So that was our week's tech talk, which brings us to our question last week, which was, what is your favorite game genre? And Blake responded and said, hard to choose just one, but my love for Warcraft and Skyrim makes me lean towards RPGs.
Makes sense. And he's been doing some awesome recaps on our
Yes, he has.
Facebook.
He did. I'll see if I can pull it up really quick.
Pull it up really quick. And then also, a Skyrimatic podcast is doing a charity gameplay. I can't remember what the date is, but there's rumor that his podcast, Earwash, is going to be possibly starting back up and
Which
making
is
a
cool, because
debut.
if you're looking for podcasts to listen to, Earwash is all about what podcasts to listen to.
Exactly.
So his episode 115 recap was ATV rides with strangers and rape seeds in virtual reality. Which is pretty good.
It was pretty accurate.
I have no idea what to say about this episode. Hopefully we'll find out later.
Yep. So,
That brings us to our break. Thanks for some tasty treats.
nope.
No, it's backwards day, so you know what that means? Zach, why should they rate us on iTunes and subscribe to us on YouTube?
Well, if it's backwards day, you just said Zach, and that'd be you. So what's up?
Man, I got nothing. I got literally nothing.
If you don't like us and rate us on iTunes,
Okay.
I'll bring a boiling pot of water over to your house and prep you for boiling.
Don't worry, you'll have like 5 hours to escape. While the water's boiling.
I'll bring Tim with me, and he will stop you.
I could
Just
probably-
hit the subscribe
Why
button
do I-
on YouTube
Yeah, don't
and
make-
like us and rate us on iTunes.
wanna
Don't
be-
even make us do this.
I don't want to be accessory.
Yeah, this is incrimination, guys. Tim was my accessory.
No.
We'll be right back after this. Wait, we should try to find another commercial.
Okay, we'll look for one in the break.
Okay, here's a possible commercial. If it's not a commercial, it's just gonna be me singing a song to you guys.
Oh God, we now have to find a commercial.
Hi, I'm Gil Fulbright. The people that run my campaign, they've made this commercial, and I'm in it. This campaign, it's not about me. It's about crafting a version of me that'll appeal to you. A version that visits random work sites with paid actors pointing at things. A version of me that doesn't find old people loathsome or pointless. Has a conventionally attractive yet curiously still family. Listening to my constituents, legislating, these are things I don't do. What I do is spend about 70% of my time raising funds for re-election. I'd do anything to stay in office. My name's Gil Fulbright, but hell, I'll change my name to Phil Goldbright, or Bill Fulbright, or fill up my mouth with farts. These are the things that are important to me. And these are the fine people that finance my campaign. Now, in order to do these things, I have to stay in office. And to stay in office, I have to keep these guys happy. Now, if any of these things make these guys unhappy, well, my hands are tied. So come November, the choice is clear. Do you want another spineless mouthpiece for special interest in lobbyists? Or a spineless mouthpiece for special interest in lobbyists? I'm fill up my mouth with farts, and I approve this message.
And we are back. Tasty treats in the process.
So we've got this Jamaican meat pumpkin.
We're going with another pumpkin spice.
This is
latte.
No,
Pumpkin.
this is a really unique brew. It is a pumpkin ale, yes,
Okay.
but it's rum barrel aged imperial pumpkin beer. So I don't think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you have not quite tasted anything quite like this.
I guarantee it.
It's also 10%,
Okay.
so we're sharing this one.
Yep.
It's brewed and bottled by 10 Barrel in Bend, Oregon.
Okay.
It says our brewers have been experimenting with the theory that you could age almost anything in a Jamaican rum barrel and it would taste great. After barrel aging this imperial pumpkin ale for a full year, it turned out so good, we decided to continue the aging an additional year. So this has been aged for 2 years in a rum barrel.
Holy shit.
So it's not cheap.
No.
It's sealed in
Where
wax.
did you end up buying this at?
So that's the other thing. This is so popular. Cheryl was in Bend and tried to buy some, and they don't have them at the brewery.
Oh shit.
They ship them out because they get more money.
If you ship them.
Ship them out to other
Yeah.
places. So we had to track this down.
Where'd you track it down at?
I don't remember. Like Bevmo, one of those places.
Oh really?
She got a couple. She's graciously allowing us. My wife doesn't really drink beer.
But this is something that she loves?
That should tell you how unique this is. The rum barrel aging
Because
really...
she's more of a hard alcohol.
You put like any alcohol in an oak barrel for a couple years, and it tastes better. So I'm right now. Those of you who are not on YouTube, I'm taking the wax off the top with the knife.
Trying not to destroy it.
I don't really care about destroying it unless I save the bottle or whatever. I just don't want to.
You and your non-collecting ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's already ruined anyway, right?
I mean, technically.
Okay, so bottle opener, other side. You'll get through eventually, Zach.
No, I was just trying to do something for the audio listeners. Video listeners are having a riot.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that wax on that. It's on
Oh, it's on the outside.
But look how thick that wax is.
Let me check that out. Damn, they must have like double or triple dipped these
It's
things.
pretty. I'm gonna have to clean my knife later.
I
Actually,
was gonna say
all of it,
you,
but-
yeah, you went right through the lid, bud.
Well, did you see the opener I had?
Yeah,
It's sort of a can opener.
It's a knife.
All right. So to pour you a hefty taster.
Shit, they even they had so much wax it went onto the inside. That's insane. I'm excited for this.
Oh, we have to wait.
I know. Thanks.
Self-filming.
Tim gave me a lot of head. Nothing. Wow.
No, you're gonna dignify that with response.
That's what she said.
All right. A little bit more for you. Last bit for me.
All right, you ready to do this?
Let's do this. To family.
To family. I just got a little bit of the foam.
Yes, you did. You got some beer mustache going on.
That's good foam, though.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It's very pumpkin-y. Like, very pumpkin-y.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually... But it's really good. It's not like... I'm trying to think. It's not, like, so overwhelming. You can definitely taste the rum barrel. You can
Okay,
taste
so-
the age
Yep.
in it, which is nice.
That's my wife's favorite beer, which is bizarre.
That's very strange. Is your wife like a pumpkin spice latte girl, too, or...
Not really. No.
Because she likes hard
I'm not
alcohol,
even
right?
sure.
And like mixed drinks and stuff.
Yeah, she's not a beer drinker, cider drinker mostly.
Yeah.
But she loves this beer.
Huh.
I'm not
How'd
even
you
sure.
guys find it?
That's the thing. I don't remember the first time she had it.
Huh.
But
So they
I-
release this every year then, or technically every other year?
No, they've got batches going, so I think from now on they'll have a new batch
Every year.
out every year. But
It always tastes different, though. Obviously.
probably a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's real cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's an awesome beer.
Yeah, so something to look forward to every year.
Yeah.
That's one of the beers I like to enjoy every year once. Abyss is another one.
I think I've heard of that one. I don't think I've tried that
I
one.
can show you the bottle I'm saving for Christmas.
All right. You got a bottle already, huh?
Yeah.
Did you buy this bottle last year?
Yep.
So you've been aging this one
It's a 2015, actually, so yes.
2 years. Oh,
No.
a year. Oh, shit.
Again, with the wax.
Yep.
There you go for the...
And you can't really see it, it's so dark, but...
Speaking of dark,
Is it a dark ale?
so this...
Or is it dark stout? Oh, is it black stout? That is black.
Yeah, you
That is
can...
black as my soul.
I have a really bright flashlight, and when I pour this into a glass, the light will not go through it.
Really?
Yeah.
So now Abyss only comes bottled, though, right? And it's a
No.
rare run.
You can find it on tap, but it's hard to find.
Okay.
Really hard to find.
I was because I think I've seen somebody else. I think my cousin drinks Abyss.
Yeah, it's the Deschutes.
Yeah.
It's their seasonal winter, and it's really good. You should look for it.
Yeah.
You don't like the dark brews as much, but I think you might like this one.
I get into it every once in a while.
It's worth a nice 6-ounce pour. It's good.
All right. So,
Let's kick it.
all right. Tim, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
I'm gonna kick us off with some bears versus babies. Seems like a fair fight, right?
I mean, sure.
So, from the creators of Exploding Kittens comes another card game.
Don't you have like another game from them, like with poop or something on it too?
No, it's not.
That's not from them?
Not from them.
Oh,
This is their second game ever.
okay.
Same guys. You build monsters to defeat an army of horrible babies, which I can get so behind. So I'm gonna let them talk about it first before I go any further.
name is Matthew Inman, I write the Oatmeal, and this is Alon Lee, he makes games. Last year we teamed up and created a card game called Exploding Kittens, and today we're here to tell you about our new game, Bears vs. Babies. Here's how the game works. You set our deck of cards face down and take turns drawing cards. There's basically two types of cards you can draw, bears, and other creatures, and babies. Bears are built. You draw heads, torsos, arms, legs, and so on. You connect them to form an army of creatures in front of you. Suppose you had this head and this body in your hand. You could connect them and create a bald eagle made of chainsaws. Or if you had these two, you could make a Pomeranian wearing incredible underpants. Or if you had these three, a baby owl in business attire wearing spooky cat feet. Or suppose you had all these cards. You could build a shark in a festive turtleneck who can run at the speed of light. The second type of card in the game are babies. Babies go immediately into the center of the table, and they form a massive baby army, which must be stopped by all the players in the game. There's big old diaper babies, torpedo babies, a scary hair baby, and even a beard baby. The goal is to build a creature army that's stronger than the baby army. You compute the strength of the creatures by the number of cards it contains. This creature has 3 cards, so it's worth 3. There are currently only 2 babies on the table, so if you were to battle them, you'd win and eat those babies. They'd go into your tummy, which is the pile of baby cards you've eaten. Whoever eats the most babies by the end of the game wins. The trick is to provoke the babies before your opponents are ready. You do this by interrupting nap time by playing a provoke card. If your opponent's creatures aren't strong enough when the babies are provoked, their creatures are eaten by the babies and wiped from the table. So even though you're fighting an army of babies, you're really fighting each other. There's also power-ups you can put on your creatures, such as hats, weapons, and tools. You can chop off your opponent's limbs and mess with each other's monsters. It's a hilarious game of strategic, benevolent betrayal, where you get to build god-awful/incredible-looking monsters who eat god-awful/incredible-looking babies. It takes a few minutes to learn, it's kid-friendly, and each round takes about 20 minutes to play. All the cards are illustrated by me, the Oatmeal, and Ilana and I have spent the past year designing the game. So, if you want to play a game where you get to build tank Pomeranians and Barracuda fighter jets who go to war against horrible, horrible babies, please, back our Kickstarter. In return, we'll send you our game. Thank you very much.
I was like, OL, what the hell is OL?
Have some more 10% beer there, bud. So, how it works. You sit in a circle, you take turns drawing cards.
Okay.
There's 2 types of cards you can draw.
Okay.
Bears or babies.
Seems fair.
Bears are built, okay? So they come in the forms of head, torsos, arms, and legs. You connect the cards.
Oh, dear God.
Where they fit to form an army of creatures, so you can have, like, you know...
You can have, like, half bear, half babies.
No, I don't think the bears have baby parts, but you can have, like, bat-winged bears with, like, robot legs or something. Okay. So that's the bear cards. You kind of construct these creatures, the head, the torso, blah, blah, blah. Babies are played immediately to the center of the table. They form a baby army. Which, oh, dear God. Which must be stopped by all the players in the game. So you go to war by provoking the babies. And when you play a provoke card, the babies attack everyone at once. If your creatures are stronger than the babies, you win that battle and eat those babies. If the babies are stronger than your creatures, they win and your army is devoured and discarded from the table.
I don't think babies could ever beat bears, I'm just saying.
What if there's lots of them? And what if they were bumble babies or pterodactyl babies? They're not normal babies. Okay, the trick of the game is to provoke the babies before your opponents are ready. So you have your monster all constructed.
You're ready to go.
And they're just like a head attached to a torso with no arms or anything. So you can always use weapons, hats, and tools to strengthen your creatures and attack other players. Okay. There's power drills and axes, all sorts of things that you would approve of. Violent tools. So even though you're fighting an
This sounds like a kid-friendly game.
Oh, kids will love this.
Your kids will love this, because I guarantee you're backed it.
I haven't yet, but I guarantee you I will.
Yeah.
Alright, so even though you're fighting an army of babies, you're really fighting each other. It's a hilarious game of strategic benevolent betrayal. You win by eating more babies than anybody else.
Oh my God.
So there's a core deck for $25. You can get the core deck plus a non-safe for work booster for $35. And then it kind of goes up from there. So back to the original backing stuff. They asked for 10 grand. I don't know why they picked so low. Like, they had a phenomenal first Kickstarter. Like, they could have asked for $1 million, literally. But they asked for 10 grand. They got 22 days still to go. What do you think they're at?
They're probably at 20 or 30.
Grand?
Yeah.
No. Try $1.5 million.
No!
Yeah. You don't remember how successful Exploding Kittens was.
I knew it was good.
So they're at... I mean, there's some change, but it's basically...
The thing is, the reason why they went so low was because they don't need it.
I guess.
They went to Kickstarter to get some more hype again.
I guess.
And to get their name out there to everybody
Sure.
who backed Exploding Kittens.
So they got 22 days to go. They already got 40 grand backers. They 1.5.
40 grand backers? 40,000 backers?
40,000. I mean, it's not.
Holy shit.
You can get the game and the non-safe for work booster for 35
$35, I get it, I know.
So that's a lot of people kicking in to get to 1.5 million. Alright. So the fucked up thing is, that's
Yeah.
it. There's just those 2 reward levels.
Wait, what's the most expensive one? 35?
35.
Shit.
There's
How
no-
many people? It tells you how many people.
So there are 3,000 at the cheap level, 25.
Okay.
And there are 36,000 at the. I mean, why not? You're for 25. You might as well go for it.
Yeah, right.
$10 more. So yeah,
Huh.
bears versus babies.
Wow, okay, so your Kickstarter just totally blew me out of the water compared to what I got, guys.
I mean, Oatmeal, the guy who draws this stuff, he's funny, and the game designer's got really good ideas. So I'm pumped to play this game.
Now, was it last week that I watched your kids, or was it the week before? Was it before we recorded or after?
Can't remember.
Because I'm going to let you know right now, Jackbox is not an appropriate game for kids.
It's okay. They've seen inappropriate content.
It was getting worse the longer we played, though, so finally me and Sarah were just, like, looking at each other and we're like, we're done.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable.
Like, it, like, started getting, like, sexual and stuff, and we're like, what the...
Which, Jackbox 3 or?
Jackbox Party Pack 2.
Okay.
And, like...
3 just came out, right?
Yeah, 3 just came out. Like, we were playing it with your kids when we were watching them, and it was, like, fine for, like, the first 2 hours.
So we don't have 2, we have 1, and there's occasional, like, light sexual stuff, but not that much.
Like, this started getting, like, to where, like, Hunter was like, what's that? And I was like, this game's over.
Good for you.
I was like, I'm not... Talk to your dad.
Just so you know, I wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah, I know, but I was still just, like... It, like, I had told him, like, it doesn't matter or something, like, the first time.
Well,
and then
when a man really loves a
Yeah.
woman,
And then, like...
and they're married
Yeah, exactly.
for 5 years...
And they have 3 wives, so he's like, what? No, like, it just, like, kept getting worse and worse. So, like, I turned it on after they left and, like, played it, and, like, it kept getting more and more inappropriate. And I was like, what the fuck is up with this game?
Interesting.
Yeah, we were playing the,
Which game in the pack?
it was the one where you fibbage,
Okay.
where you tell a lie. You try to pick out the truth and tell a lie.
I want to check out 3, because I played 1 a lot, I liked it. I kind of missed out on 2. I feel like I should just skip to 3.
Well, I got it. We can
Yeah,
play it.
we should play sometime.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Anyways, guys, over to my kick it. I have Hero of Time.
Let's all pause and figure out why Zach could have possibly picked this Kickstarter.
Do you have any guesses?
Maybe because Hero of Time is Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Do you know which one they're focusing on?
Well, I mean, probably the Nintendo 64 Ocarina of Time.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let the creator of this talk about it.
Okay.
We want to make something that every Zelda fan can take and listen to, and experience just like they did when they played the game for the very first time. Hero of Time is a musical journey through the story that became a legend. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. What makes Hero of Time unique is not just the musical arrangements. For the first time ever, a full 1-hour album of musical arrangements from Ocarina of Time will be recorded live with a full orchestra. But not just any orchestra. We're going to record one of the best in the world in Bratislava.
Bratislava is one of the world's leading destinations to record film and game scores. Of course, we can't do it on our own, so we've assembled a fantastic and talented team of music professionals, engineers, and other musicians to help us on our quest. Eric Buchholz is our lead orchestrator and creative director. He comes from an established lineage of film and game composers, and his arrangements have appeared on numerous video game projects and live concert series such as The Legend of Zelda, Symphony of the Goddesses, and Pokémon Symphonic Evolutions.
Sebastian Wolf is the executive producer of Hero of Time and also the founder and director of Materia Collective, an online organization of over 400 musicians and other contributing artists. For our recording sessions, Alan Wilson will be our conductor, whose job it is to extract the best possible performance out of our musicians.
We're honored to work alongside Paul Talkington, our prolific contractor who is assembling the finest team of musicians for Hero of Time. Peter Fuchs is the recording engineer for our session. He will be capturing every last detail of the performers and making sure that our arrangements are brought to life.
Hero of Time is an unprecedented product of the highest quality that every Zelda fan is going to want in their collection.
While unofficial, Hero of Time will be licensed and Nintendo paid appropriate royalties for the usage of their music. Respecting Nintendo's rights and wishes is incredibly important to us, so we welcome the opportunity to create this project in a legal and licensed manner.
We are so excited to finally share this product with all of you. For more information, you can check out our website in the description below. Thanks.
So as you guys just heard, Materia Collective is announcing the production of Hero of Time, a licensed 1-hour arrangement album based on Koji Kondo's music from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. They're going to be recording. They already have an 8-minute preview. Sorry, they've already got it recorded, which is available on SoundCloud. So if you guys want to hear it, you guys can head over there. It sounds awesome in the video that we just listened to. It's very traditional. It's very Zelda-esque, unlike the Celtic one, which had a more of a Celtic vibe to it.
They definitely kind of go off on. I mean, it still is really cool.
It sounds amazing,
but it's not. If you're looking for more close to the game,
yeah,
this is definitely it.
So it's awesome. They're gonna be recording.
So. I gotta tell you, I'm a little worried though.
Why? What's that? Oh, yeah, they're definitely not gonna make their backing. I guarantee that.
So that's kind of disappointing.
It is kind of disappointing. But the one other cool thing is that we have a local that's going to be part of this project. He's from Seattle.
Yeah.
He's an arranger and orchestra video game music. His name is Eric Botcholovs. Buchholz.
Okay.
And so that's pretty cool that we have a local.
Maybe it's Buchholz.
Buchholz?
Buchholz.
It's like your PlayStation dongs, or what's going on here?
Where do you get Holston and dongs?
Dongs going to the holes.
PlayStation still on, isn't it?
Yes. So, guys, like Tim and I were just talking about, and you guys obviously can't see, they have 5 days ago from the recording of this, so that'd be 1 or 2 days ago when you guys actually get to see this.
Maybe we can push them over the edge.
Maybe we could. They need almost close to $20,000. They have $27,927.
Just over half.
Yep, and they're looking for $50,000. So going to the rewards level, guys. For $1, you guys get a supporter. Get a postcard for $10. Full digital album at $15, which is gone. $20 is the new digital album. Jumping down to the most expensive price bracket, which is $2,000. Invitation to recording session.
We need a couple of these donors for this. Let's kick it.
Exactly. And somebody to gift it to me. That'd be great.
There's 5 out of 5 left.
Oh, shit.
So you could buy 2 and send us both.
Exactly. So you name, alias, and project website. Backer exclusive updates, full digital album, physical CD album ×3, signed postcard ×3, artwork poster ×3, physical vinyl album ×3, limited edition physical album ×3. Wait, what the fuck?
It's probably got alternate artwork or something.
Okay. Large canvas artwork print, invitation to attend recording session ×2.
Well, we have to bring our wives, so you still need to buy us 2.
I don't know if my wife really wants to travel, so I'll have to find like a mistress or something. Is that what we're saying here?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
But you still need to buy us 2, because they need that $4,000.
They need the extra money.
You can't just buy us one of these. Like, oh, now you can both go.
Yeah, exactly. That's stupid, guys. Just back it twice. Send us the information. You guys can keep everything. I'll just take the pass. It's fine.
Keep going. I just remembered something.
Okay. I was like, I don't know what Tim's doing.
I remembered something.
So that's really all that I got for this week, guys.
Okay.
But moving on over to game industry news and events.
Real quick, though, I wanted to give a shout-out to some listeners from abroad.
Oh, very true. We forgot that last week.
Thanks
for reminding me.
So if I remember right, it's the Beat family?
The Beat family, I believe. Give me 1 second. I can pull right up.
I know
real
it's somewhere in
quick.
the UK, but I can't remember exactly.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for listening and checking in. Let us know that you're listening. Tell all your friends. Maybe
Lee Beat. He checked in. He said... Actually, I'll just read his full message. I mean, it's nothing too private. He says, "Hello, me and my family are huge fans of your podcast. We love it and never miss one. We just wondered if we could get a mention in your podcast from the Lee Beat and the Beat family listening from Birmingham, UK.
Yeah, consider yourself shouted out. We hope you are still listening. I'm grossed out by our hunting talk. Yeah.
So, I had a couple friends from abroad, not on our Facebook page, going back to the hunting thing, come back to me and say that if they did what I did in their country, I would have been hung.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like...
Well, you followed all the laws here.
I know, but I was still just like, well, fucking America, right?
And we live in an area that has a lot of woods and...
We do.
We need to hunt.
Not desert. Well, I was like halfway to the desert.
Kicked all the wolves out and stuff, so we actually need to hunt in order to balance the ecosystem.
I mean, I wish some people would stop hunting. The same week that I hunted, there was like 7 poachers up in the same area, and I was like, I would have shot the poachers.
See, I'm not talking about poachers. I'm talking about responsible hunters. Those are dicks. Those are ATV riding motherfuckers.
Oh, ATV riding motherfuckers.
All right, back to video game news. Anyway,
thanks, Lee.
Thanks, Lee. So we got a little bit of news. There's a few more details I just wanted to mention in passing that we know now about the Nintendo Switch, the new console coming out in March 2017.
I haven't heard this, so let me know.
It's not a big deal, but a couple things got talked about. People had questions, of course, after the reveal last week.
Of course.
Amiibos will be supported. That wasn't in the commercial that aired, so people were asking. And of course, it's no big surprise.
It still pissed me off they're going to be supported, though.
Why?
Because that fucking means they're going to bring up more Zelda shit. I'm already behind on the fucking collection. I need to get more of them. I got a kid on the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to sell him for Amiibos for my crack addiction.
The other thing that came out was someone directly asked, and it was answered, will Wii U and 3DS software be backward compatible on it? And the answer was no. And if you have a brain, you'd probably figure out, the 3DS, for example, is 2 screens.
Yeah.
This is a 1-screen device.
Yeah. That's a stupid question for the 3DS. The Wii doesn't have to be backwards compatible. What they do is they just open up another store and sell you the games again.
Some people apparently were not clear on the concept, too. They thought that the docking station was the main console and the screen was a peripheral, like the Wii U.
What?
Well, that actually got asked to Nintendo. Nintendo like, no, the screen is the main console and the dock is what displays it on your TV.
But the dock will give it more power.
Yeah, it's got some processing power.
Yeah, processing power too.
Hopefully, or at least in the very least.
Actually, I would hope that it doesn't. Honestly, I would hope that it has no processing power because that means that any game that they make has to run while it's mobile.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see which way they go. But for some reason, people were thinking that the dock was the main.
Those people need to just leave the video
Anyway,
game
that was
industry.
clarified for those people, and now we know for sure. So this is not gaming news.
Okay.
But I think it's close enough.
Tech news.
It's into our interests enough. Netflix is going to go $3 billion in debt.
What?
So
they're going to go. So they're not yet. But they're willing and choosing to do this.
Yes.
What the fuck are they buying?
So they're already 2.3.
Oh shit.
Or 2.37 billion in debt. They announced in a press release they're going to raise another 8 million. So they are running into roadblocks. Like back when they started,
nobody else did it.
And companies like Starz are like, sure, you can play our movies, no problem.
Yeah.
But their online library's been shrinking because now HBO has launched their own app, and I think Showtime has as well, and they want to
Amazon.
They want to control their content, so they're fighting in a more crowded marketplace.
Oh yeah.
So their solution is to make more original content. And they've got some great shows, like Stranger Things is really good.
Oh yeah, Full House was great, let me tell you.
What's that?
the Full House whatever.
Okay.
That
So
was
I mean,
called.
they don't
Great.
hit every single time, but there's probably somebody like that.
Sure, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of the chicks on it are pretty hot, but
Okay. But they going forward, they want to make their own content. so
okay,
that's-
yeah, I've noticed that.
And as someone who doesn't subscribe to cable, I am excited about this, and I wish them well. I do like their original, like Daredevil, was really good.
See, I haven't watched any of this.
Do you have Netflix?
I do. My
Okay.
wife does.
Okay.
I should say my wife does, because the only thing I watch that's like streamed is Mr. Robot.
Okay. Check out Stranger Things. Check out Daredevil.
I've heard good things about Stranger Things, like
Jennifer
a
Jones.
lot.
There's 3 Marvel TV series that are only on Netflix now.
What?
Daredevil, Jennifer Jones, and crap, the new one that I can't remember right now, but there are 3.
Is that like First Class or something?
Nope. It's
No, that's a movie.
Nick Cage. I think. Nick Cage. This Pumpkin Ale Strong.
No idea. Did you see the new X-Men movie trailer? Fuck!
You talking about
Logan.
Logan looks badass.
Oh my god.
So you should read Old Man Logan.
Oh man, was that a comic?
You haven't read the last comic I loaned you, so I'm hesitant to loan it to you, but it's fucking good. I'm gonna give you a spoiler for the comic that'll make you want to read the whole thing.
The comic you just gave me
Yeah.
has X-Men in it?
No. I'm saying I'm hesitant to loan you Old Man Logan, the comic,
Oh, why?
because you haven't read
Oh,
the last
yeah.
comic I read you.
It's very true.
Not that I'm worried I won't get it back, just because I don't think you'll ever read it. But if I say this one thing to you, you might read the comic.
The one that I have right now?
No,
Oh.
the Old Man Logan. So it's set in the future.
Okay.
Wolverine's old.
Like in the movie. Gotcha.
It's
Or is he like older?
I think the comics can be way freaking better than the movie.
Okay.
And it's a different plot, I can already tell.
Okay.
So it's set in kind of an alternate future.
Okay.
Like, tons of X-Men are dead. Logan is just like this burnt out dude.
Crotchety old man.
Crotchety as fuck. So the Hulks become like this inbred, like, gangster. Like,
The fuck?
they kind of take over
Yeah.
this territory because they're fucking Hulk and, like, who's going to stand up to him?
Mm-hmm.
So he takes them on.
Oh, shit.
And at one point, they eat him. He's inside of them. He has healing powers.
He heals and just fucking rips him
Rips.
up from the outside.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So I know that's a huge spoiler.
Yeah.
But I know that telling you that might make you actually read it.
Yeah, I need to get done with the other one you gave me first.
I think you should read this one before that.
I think I just need to start reading comics before I go to bed. It's like, turn the TV off, read a comic.
I think you'd get into this one. And it's not that long. But
Neither is the other one that
I don't
you gave
think the
me.
movie's going to be nearly as cool. But I do like the idea of an old, burnt-out Wolverine.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah.
I think it's kind of weird, though. He's a little girl.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I guess... I don't know. Kind of warms the heart a little bit, and I don't like that.
You don't like to have positive feelings? I'm sorry. We were talking about Netflix. How the hell do we get to here?
No idea.
So, there's one more piece of news, if I remember right.
All right.
Yes. So, there's a big strike going on right now.
Oh, yes, the Voice Actors Guild.
I think it's also the motion capture actors, if I'm not mistaken.
It might be. I don't know.
It's definitely the voice.
ASAG or whatever it's
So
called.
they're going on strike, and they're like going in front of Electronic Arts and other things. The publishers are kind of striking back and saying that the union leaders never showed all of the members the bargaining chips that were put on the table. Like, they offered something good, and the union
Wouldn't show it to 'em.
leaders didn't let the rank and file members know what it was.
See, and that happens a lot, though, in unions.
That rings true to me because I am close to someone who is on the
Over and over again.
Sorry,
It's
this
just impossible.
page has
Even though
ads,
everything around-
and I'm killing it, so I'm gonna have to go from memory. So, knowing someone who's in the management side, that exact scenario happened. Like, the union leadership that was negotiating had a pretty sweet deal on the table and never let their members know what it was and resisted to the end and ended up losing arbitration and getting a shittier deal instead.
That happened where my wife works.
Yeah.
From what they say, anyways, the union still won't tell them what the deal was, and the school or the
And
place won't tell them.
the fucked up thing is management will sometimes have meetings that are open, but they can't let the union people know that, or they're like they get in trouble.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, that part rings possibly true to me.
Yeah.
I do want them to get paid what they're worth. The other thing that they're asking for is, like, residuals.
Yeah. Which I don't fully agree with because directors and designers don't get it.
Right, the guys that are programming all the pixels.
Or the guys who write the storyline in the words that they say,
I think
they don't
they
get
should
it.
just get paid better when they do their work.
Exactly.
I don't know about residuals.
I don't think residuals is...
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not in the business, but I'm all for fair pay.
I do have a friend that is semi in the business. He's not a part of the union.
The thing about voice work is it's probably seasonal work. Like, you pick up a job, you do it, and then you're done. So you're probably not getting health benefits, and I do sympathize. I do want them to get paid well.
You're right. You're not getting health benefits. You're getting paid a good living. The one problem that he did say is that you go into these video game things, and they're usually like a 6-hour recording or something, and they're asking you to do a lot of screaming and dramatic yelling and stuff. Yeah, but like right after this, you have to go and do like a Target commercial where you don't want to scream, but you want to...
I can't believe how clean this sweater is.
But your voice is shot from screaming for 6... Is that the smoker at Target?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So Tim just gave you his audio clip for voiceover.
Hey, I figured that, they need some scabs to cross the picket lines, right?
Exactly. That's what my
if
buddy
you need to
was...
reach me, you can find me at Twitter at @LonelyController. There's only one L in the second part.
Yeah, don't forget that part.
Yep.
He's lonely. He only got one L.
So lonely. Stupid character count.
Oh, shit. So...
We'll move on to game releases.
Yep.
There's quite a few this week compared to last week.
Well, anything could be better than last week. I'm going to run down this list.
Go for it.
Tuesday, October 25th, which is today, World of Final Fantasy PS4 Vita, Dark Souls 3, Ashes of Arnaldal, PC, PS4, Xbox One, ARIA, and
Shit, you know what?
DEL.
The next one reminds me, we've got to get on this.
Fuck no shit. Batman, the Telltale Series, Episode 3, New World Order, which is like from WWE or WCW. Like,
New World Order is like a whole thing. Like,
no, it was like a little like 4-person gang off of WCW, and they like
well, it was also
off each
New
other.
World Order refers to like the Illuminati, like the controlling like Uber government.
I can't say anything about that. I'm underneath the oath.
Okay, fine.
PC, Xbox One, and PS4. King's Quest Episode 5, The Good Night,
I gotta
PC,
get on that too. I'm still on episode
PS3,
1. God, I hate
PS4,
episodic. It makes me feel like behind.
Xbox 360, Xbox One. Well, fuck, hurry up with your Mafia 3. You're way behind, dude.
I'm way behind, but at least
This
I'm still
is
playing every
fucking stupid. Minecraft Story Mode, The Complete Adventure.
week. I'm surprised it's only PS4. Like, why not Xbox One?
That'll come next week.
Okay.
Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, PS4.
Cool title.
It's a very cool title. Just Dance, 2K17, PC,
Holy
PS3,
shit.
PS4, Wii,
No.
Wii U.
Back up. Wii. Something fucking came out for Wii.
It's
Wow.
very fucking we should like mark this somewhere on our calendar so we know when the last Wii game came out.
I'm sure there's still like shitty games coming out for it because a lot of people have it, but this is the first time I remember a long time seeing a Wii release.
Xbox 360, Xbox One, and original Xbox, by the way.
Okay, I'm trying to contain my excitement for the next title because, like, okay, all right, I'm ready.
Dragon Ball Exoverse 2.
That's not
PS4, Xbox One, Farming Simulator 2K17.
Woo!
Xbox One.
Farm those
PS4.
bros. That's right. Plant that corn.
Get that corn.
Come on,
get
get
that
it.
seed.
Milk
get
that cow.
seed.
You go.
Harvest that goat.
Harvest the goat. No, you harvest wheat. You shear the goat. I don't know.
No. Kill that pig.
You just want to kill everything.
Slaughter that pig. Cut that fat.
No.
Poke that eyeball out.
Okay, you can't.
Boil that skull.
You can't play this game.
No. Did I ever tell you that the time that the Farm Simulator people contacted me to review one of their games?
Did it come with a free tractor?
They offered to send me the Tractor Dash.
Dude, why didn't you say yes?
Where the fuck am I gonna put that?
I'll put it somewhere.
Well, I didn't know that you were a gamer at that point. This is like before me and you were like talking.
Dude, we could have had a tractor dash.
I fucking know. I kick myself in the ass every day now over it. Because like, it had the thing over here, with the all around. It was like a whole
What
setup.
is wrong with you? That's not something you say no to. You could have had a tractor dash.
I know. I shouldn't have said anything.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna look away from you for a while now.
No boon against ambition, sphere of influence, ascension. I got that word. Fuck you. PC, PS4, Big Buck Hunter Arcade. What the fuck? Hasn't this came to consoles before? PC, PS4, Xbox One.
I don't know. I'm not into those kind of games.
Exiles and PS4 Vita. Ginger. Wow, that's kind of Beyond the Soul. No, I'm just kidding. Beyond the Crystal. PC, PS4, Xbox One. Why is that game called Ginger? And then it says Beyond. Because that was just too easy.
I can't wait for you to read the second one after this one.
Infinite Air with Mick Morris.
Mark Morris.
No,
right.
Mick Morris.
It's Mark.
Mick Morris.
Oh, Mick Morris, yes.
Yeah. I keep dropping wax on your table. You need to take this away from me. Oh my god.
I read it.
Kairuranga's Revenge.
You actually did better than I thought you would.
Shit. I'm depressed with myself now. I'm actually starting to get used to this Japanese crap.
I'll take over Wednesday.
Take over Wednesday.
You're still on Tuesday, buddy.
Oh shit. Lithium Inmate. What the fuck? 39. Monster Jam Crush It. PC, PS4, Xbox One. Snow. Snow PS4.
I got an email for...
Did you get a code?
No, I didn't get a code, but I got to sign up to be considered for the beta.
Nice.
I, of course, jumped on that.
Yeah, of course. That game's awesome. Spider, Rite of the Shrouded Moon. PS4 Vita. Tethered. PSVR. Windlands. VR. PSVR, God, fuck, hold on.
Yomawari.
Yeah, shut up, I got that. Night Alone, PC Vita. Go over Wednesday, Jesus Christ.
What's hilarious is there's only a 3 for Wednesday.
Oh, shit. All right, I'll do Thursday.
Nope.
No, I'll do Thursday.
There's 2 for Thursday. I got the rest. Clockwork Empire comes out for Linux, Macs, and PC.
I kind of want to do Thursday.
Fine.
You can do Friday.
Thursday does have a cool one.
It does.
I already said that.
Yep.
Okay, I've checked out this game and I don't like it, but I like the title. Blast Brawl 2 Bloody Boogaloo. PSP.
You played this?
No, I checked out. I was offered a demo and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Oh.
PC, Xbox One, Party Golf for PS4. Alright, Thursday.
Weeping Doll, PSVR. I want to check that out.
I don't know what it is either, but we'll look up a trailer after this.
Wick, PS4.
Friday, October 28th is a big day for you.
Jesus Christ.
Well, actually, for everybody. I forgot. It's
Pretty much.
Not just Xbox One anymore. Titanfall 2 drops.
So
PC,
I've heard
PS4,
a lot of people loved the demo, and a lot of the press that already have their hands on it have said they've completely gone back and fucked everything over they liked about it.
What do you mean?
So there was a lot of cool things and bad things in the beta that they let the developers know of, and they basically just flipped it to where like the good things that they enjoyed now are not what they enjoy, and the bad things are like a little bit better. Yeah, so we'll see.
All right, well,
I'm not buying it day one like I bought Titanfall. I'm not getting my ass hurt again.
So Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim Special Edition, PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Dang! I think we get that for free on PC if we have like.
You will. I won't.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wait till Skyrim for Switch maybe.
That'd be sweet. You haven't played Skyrim?
No, I've played it, but I mean for a new.
Yeah.
Carnival Games VR, PS.
I'm actually excited for that. I want to come over and play that if you happen to get it somehow.
If I get it, definitely.
Play darts, throw your
If you don't get
doms.
Farmers Simulation, 2017, you can get Forestry 2017, the simulation for PS4.
Okay, we're looking at it before I leave. What the fuck is that? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Never heard of it. Rainbow. I wonder if that's Runbow. I think it's Runbow. Remember Runbow, the one that looks like
Like rainbows?
no, no Runbow, the jumper game that looks a lot like that Tiny Build game. But it says Rainbow here.
It does.
3DS Wii U. So that's our releases. Quite a lot of them, especially today. Holy crap!
Yep.
Apparently, we should have been at like Best Buy or GameStop picking up something.
Exactly. But that brings us to this week's question, guys, which is, do you care about how well characters are voiced in games? My answer is no, because Link has never been really, truly voiced.
But aren't there some games where like there's not voice dialogue and you got annoyed? I think I remember that happening.
Yeah, I'm sure there probably has been.
Like the Telltale games, for example, would kind of suck with bad voice acting.
Yeah, they haven't always had the best, but they've had pretty good, especially now they've gotten a lot bigger since The Walking Dead.
Tales from the Borderlands, for example, was phenomenal.
Tales from the Borderlands was out of this world.
Everything, but the voice acting was really good.
It was.
Really tight. It's hard to imagine amateur voice actors in that game making it.
Making it as good
So it
as
really
was.
does depend on the type of game.
Yeah.
I would say, like you were saying, with Link, it doesn't matter so much.
Yep.
And there's ways around it. You can do the whole where you're
Yeah.
like fake talking if there's not a lot of dialogue. But there's a lot of dialogue in your game. If it's an RPG.
If it's like World of Warcraft or Elder Scrolls Online, you're getting a lot of repeated dialogue and not the best voice acting.
So I would say if it's a game that has a lot of dialogue, yes, I care.
Yeah.
So that makes this whole strike pretty important.
Very true. So, guys, until next week on episode 117, don't forget to check us out at facebook.com/plug-and-play show. Plug and Play Show is at facebook.com/Plug and Play Show, Twitter and Instagram at Plug and Play Cast, and youtube.com/Plug and Play Gamer. And if you're already watching this on youtube.com, go ahead, hit the bottom right, subscribe. If you're on iTunes, head over and give us a like or a rate of 5 stars is preferable. 1 star is like, well, shit, what the hell did we do wrong? But leave us a review.
Yeah, if you
Let us know.
if you leave us a 1, at least tell us what we did wrong.
Exactly.
I hate all your bloody head skull stories.
Then come over to my house and we can talk it out. And nobody ever see you
We'll
again.
call you Q and tell you it's okay.
Exactly. So until next week, guys, don't forget to prime and holy shit, shine.